trucks.
Speaking of toys, these are man's toys right here. Trucks.
Trucks are not toys, kids. Don't drive them until you're 16.
Yes,
Or
but they
15 with a parent or legal guardian.
But if you are, they are man's trucks or woman's trucks. They are
Yes.
adult-rated toys right here.
You got it.
Not that adult-rated toy. But,
No, definitely not like
no,
that, but
it's like a G-rated adult toy.
yeah, you could look at it that way.
Yes. So, to trucks.
So-
and Dry, since I talked a lot about anime movies, why don't you talk a lot about the Ford F-150, aka
America's #1 pickup truck.
America's #1 pickup truck,
In my
aka
opinion.
the world's best ever made truck. Go.
So, well, let's see. Where to begin? The F series has been around for decades, since either the late 40s or early 50s. Man, I used to have an F-150 2 times. In high school, I had a 1997 F-150. Great truck.
Is that a Lariat?
It was a Lariat.
It was a Lariat. I remember you keep on saying, dude, it's a Lariat.
That means it's got
It's
a luxury package.
Lariat.
Hilarious. Oh. And then I had a 2014 STX, which was a very awesome truck, but didn't have the luxury options. But a lot more modern. So, basically, Ford trucks have been around since just about the beginning of Ford vehicles. Probably early 1910s is when Ford trucks started appearing, with Model T pickup truck variants appearing, and maybe some Chevrolets and whatnot, but different brand, different story. So overall, I'd say for most of the time, the Ford and the GM trucks have been on par with each other, probably up until the 80s, when for a little while, I'd say the GM trucks in the mid 80s to the mid to late 90s were maybe a little bit better. And then it completely swapped, and the Ford trucks were better. Then it swapped again in 04, and then in 09 it swapped once again, and Ford, I think, is still at the top to this day. So I am a Ford fanboy. However, I try not to be too brand loyal when it comes to vehicles. I get that other brands make decent trucks. As a matter of fact, we currently have a Chevrolet truck, and so far it's been almost as good as the Ford I used to own. It's also a 97, but it's better in some ways, worse in others. Really, as long as it's reliable and it gets the job done, that's what counts. And that's what it does for us. So, sorry. With that being said, let's dive right in. So, my favorite F-150 of all time would have to be the 2009 to 2012 F-150 Lariat. Now, I know the 13s and 14s are all part of the same generation, but I think the earlier ones have a different grille, and I like that styling better, and I like the styling of the interior a little bit better. They changed it a little bit. They updated the user interface and the navigation system, but it's not a drastic change. Now, you may wonder, why did I not go with, the Platinum or the King Ranch? Well, I always look at the Lariat as the best, compromise between affordability and having something luxurious. Because when you go with a Platinum or a King Ranch, you're spending extra money to get not that many more features. You get a little bit more, but not a lot more.
Here's the difference. Here's the question though.
Yes.
Does it have cup holders?
Yes.
How many cup holders does it have?
I have no idea.
You should know, because holy crap.
That is not something I look at. I know you like to fill your cup holders with McDonald's cups, but...
I mean, I like to hold my drinks in cup holders rather than my lap, so I don't have to be juggling that.
Well, let me think. I would say at least 4 or 5, probably more for the Lariat.
Okay, well, good.
So you've got cup holders. And to narrow it down even more, I would probably go with the 2011 and 12 Lariats, because that's when they had, the introduction of the EcoBoost and the 5.0 V8 engines. And both of those, I would say, are better options than the 5.4 Triton that came before it. If you know anything about the 04 to 08 trucks, they had some serious design flaws with that 5.4 engine, with cam phasers, failing and making an annoying knocking noise that sounded horrible, and eventually causing insufficient oil circulation through the motor, or God help us with the spark plugs that were ridiculously long, and they were made in, it was a 2-piece design that was attached together, and trying to take those out is like a game of Russian roulette. Sometimes you take out the spark plug just like you do on any car. Sometimes, because of its design, it breaks in half and you're stuck with this busted ass spark plug in your motor that you have to use this special extraction kit to take out. So, it's just kind of one of those things that it's not very, very practical or robust, and I would avoid it. I do think in like 07 or 08 they improved the quality of the design, but still, getting one that has that 5-liter or the 3.5 EcoBoost twin turbo V6 is the move, because both of those engines are built very well. It's a great design. They've got excellent power. The EcoBoost has excellent torque. 5.0 maybe a little less torquey, but it's got that added V8 reliability, and you don't have to worry about turbochargers, and it sounds cool. So, plus with the Lariat package, it's a great vehicle, and that's why I picked that. So, what is yours, Chief?
My favorite truck,
or F-150,
F-150
that
truck.
is, yes.
Is the F-150. My favorite truck is the F-150, so...
Thank God.
My favorite truck in the series of Ford F-150s, though.
Yeah.
Specifically. It's the Ford F-150 Raptor, the 2010 through 2014
Oh,
version.
man. Oh,
Dude,
man.
AKA the first generation.
If that wasn't your top pick, that probably would have been my top pick. But I have a good spot for Lariats also.
Dude, one thing...
Tell us about the Raptors and why you like them.
Well, not only does it have a four-wheel drive.
Well, that comes standard on a lot of trucks, though.
I mean, not on some. So
it's an option, though.
Yeah, you get a four-wheel drive on this truck.
Yeah,
it's
a standard feature.
6.2L Boss V8s.
The Boss V8.
The Boss V8s.
That's cool. Now,
yeah,
let me point out something real quick.
You got 6-speed, 6R80 automatic.
That's a standard transmission.
I mean, well,
that's not anything.
It's better than bullcrap like some of the things you get, like the 90s Chevys, if you will.
The 4L60E.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know if you just took a wild guess or not, but those actually did suck.
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh, you were
Anywho.
thinking of the Dodge trucks. I
Whatever.
remember that's what we were talking about.
Whatever. So,
Anyway,
they suck. This one's better. And
yeah, by far.
yeah, and
That's
it
a
was,
great transmission.
And the assembly is
Build quality is pretty good.
build quality, but also the assembly was in Detroit, Michigan, aka the Detroit Truck Plants, aka the same plants that my grandfather did.
The Dearborn plant?
Yes,
Oh,
all
cool.
the way back in the day before he retired. Got that great
Got the plaque.
gold plaque, and before his death. So
Huh.
yeah.
What do you know?
This is the family plants right here. So if he lived and was able to work through, I don't know, till today, I guess,
I guess he would have built these trucks.
he would have built these trucks.
Huh.
So there you go. It's
Interesting.
down home and in person, if you will. Not only that, but instead of just like plastering on their logo on the
It doesn't have the standard Ford blue oval on the grill. You're right.
yeah, it's like the Ford logo is the grill, which
It is. Just the word Ford is spelled out in black plastic, which is nice.
yeah, which I really do enjoy. It's
Me too.
that whole thing is really well done as well. And,
It is. I agree with you there.
like it can hold up a 1770 payload, which is close to 1776, aka America. So this is an American truck right here.
I think the best way to put that to not be confused is the payload that it can handle for towing is 1,770 pounds. So yeah, the Raptor is very capable at towing for sure.
Yeah. Plus, it's got its own. I'm not really a whole. Guess I'm not huge in the in the like performance wise. I'm more into the what like if it runs and what good is it for me? Like does it have
Yeah.
cup holders, which it does, and it's got a handy dandy little thing where you can have a spare tire on the.
Most trucks have that though.
Yeah, but this one does as well. So yeah,
That
it's
is I would hope so.
many trucks have it, but this one seems to have like all the ones, like all the stuff that is on other trucks, but it's like the culmination of like this.
I mean, it's an F-150, no doubt, but
Yeah.
it's a special model.
It's a Class 2 pickup truck as well. So
Yes.
yeah, there's that.
You can get it in a Super Crew or a Super Cab, which is basically extended. No, crew cab or extended cab.
Plus you can convert it into a stretch limousine. That's
I've
interesting.
never seen that before, but apparently you can get this as a limo form.
Also,
Wow, that's surprising.
Also, there's like this. If you get it in blue, which
Yeah.
I really want a blue one,
I
get
would
like
too.
get this paint job that's like slashes of black, where it's like,
Well, I think all the Raptors have that
Well-
graphic on them.
well, I mean, this is the first one though that had it, so there you go. First
Well-
is best. So
I think all of the 2010s had it.
well, this one's the best.
I do think it looks best in blue.
Yes.
And I hate that for the current gen Raptor, the 17 and up, that they gave it the dang EcoBoost V6. And
yeah.
I mean, yes, it's faster and a little bit more powerful, but
and it's a little bit more green.
your truck's gonna sound like a Honda Accord or something.
Yeah.
Like, not.
Yeah. I mean, this one doesn't have that, which I like. Also,
Me too.
they don't have the very like I don't know. I guess like there's specific tires for each truck as well. Like
The rims, yeah. Well,
like,
both
not the
generations have that. Oh, the off-road tires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
the current Raptor has that.
the current Raptor's tires look like very thick for some reason to me. I don't know if there's just this specific tires, but
Yeah,
these tires seem like
could be.
these tires seem like, actual tires and not like just
Straight up off road.
thick ones, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can put whatever tires you want on there.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, I thought it was just like advertised as with that tire.
Could be.
I don't know. I mean, yeah. With all that stuff in mind, that's why I love this specific truck. Like the newer trucks, new Raptors don't really appeal to me a whole lot, especially with that EcoBoost, I guess.
Yeah.
But this one seems like, you can go off-roading with it. You can, just drive it in the, into town or whatever.
Right.
And this is a pretty good, like, high-class off-roading truck. Whereas, you get the older, like, crappier off-roading trucks. But this one seems like a high-class.
It is. It's a good
Off-roading
truck. Great design. And
Yes.
I would, if I don't get a Lariat and I can afford a Raptor, I would totally get a Raptor.
Yes.
But the only thing is with the tires it has, it may make the ride quality a little bit bumpy. That's the only downside to that.
For this truck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's a minor complaint, but
Yeah.
it'll bite you in the ass when you're on the long trek to the beach on the interstate, and it's like just bouncing all up and down a lot, and you're like, God, it vibrates so much.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. I
is.
love this truck. I would buy this truck.
I would also. I actually might buy it one day.
I will buy this truck one day once I have
The money.
$100,000.
Nah, you don't need that much. I think you can get one of those Raptors for around the
Obviously
$35,000 mark.
$35,000
Used, but yeah.
Oh.
New, they're like 70, 60 grand, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah. All right. Well, anywho, there's payment plans too. Like I can buy one for like $250 per month. So
Oh, if you finance it, yeah.
Yeah. So
you could always finance, but yeah,
it's the easier way. Anyway,
those are the best F-150s.
Yes.
And now,
worst animated movies.
Let's do it. What is your worst animated movie?
I'll tell you.
Tell me.
There's a lot of